Hey guys, it is me, Stace. Today we are using our Brother Scan and Cut machine to make this absolutely adorable little treat box. Can you see that? It's like a little witch's shoe. How fun is that? And very easy. Let's go to the computer and we will get started. Alright, here we are at the computer. I'm already logged in inside the Canvas Workspace software. I'm also using a desktop version. So the very first thing it brings up is this Canvas Project Pattern Collection window. We're actually going to work inside this window to find the project we're making. So you will see there's a search box right there. If you just go ahead and use your mouse and click inside that, it'll bring up all these bubbles. You want to find the bubble that says Halloween. You'll see all the Halloween projects, and the one we're making is called the Halloween gift box. I'm going to click on that. It's going to bring up a preview window, and you'll also see Mat A and Mat B. Mat A is for the box itself, and then Mat B are the pieces for the box. I'm going to go and click on Mat A. If I move this out of my way, you'll see that's now on my screen. I'm also going to click on Mat B and bring that to my screen as well. So now we can see. I'm going to close this piece out and grab this piece and move it off to my side. So we have the pieces here. That's for the inside of the box. The yellow would be for the elements. Then we have the white stars here. The bat is also white. If you go back and choose that pattern collection window again and choose the item, you will see that the bats are white on the front. So I'm going to move those bats over near my white area. So I can put a piece of white cardstock down here. It'll cut the stars and the bat. Now the bat does have a drawing element on it. So once you send this to your machine, you first want to select draw. It'll draw the bat's eyes and mouth. When that's finished, set it to cut. It'll cut all the pieces out. Now we can't send it to our machine with this piece being outside the bounding box. So I'm going to get and hide this piece. So I'm going to go to my right-hand side toolbar. The third button down is the Layers panel. And I'm going to find that image, and you can tell where it is because it'll be highlighted over here. I'm going to go and close the eye on that one. So now I can send this part to my machine. So I'm going to go to the very top, choose File, Transfer. A little warning box comes up telling me that the hidden items are not going to be sent to the machine, which is fine. I'm going to click OK and then choose Transfer. I'm going to go ahead and cut all these pieces out. When that is done, I'm going to come back and delete these pieces and then just open on the other piece and bring that one on my mat here. Again, make sure it's inside that red bounding box. And you can see that one does use a 12 by 12 piece of cardstock. So again, I'm going to choose File, Export, transfer that to my machine. So once everything's transferred over there, I'm going to cut everything out, we'll go to the table and put the box together. Alright, we are back. Everything is cut out. I have the main box here and all of my little pieces in this container. Now for the stamping on this one, I used one of Made It stamps called Vinnie's Phase. I used the moon here in a crushed curry color ink. Then for the orange one, I used the pumpkin, and that one I used Thankful Thoughts, this little pumpkin right there. So either way, or you can just use a pattern cardstock that you have. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and fold on all the score marks. I just thought purple was more, I think it might look better than the orange. Okay, and then little tabs along the side. This is such a cute little box. And I'm guessing it could probably be decorated, because it's just a boot. So if you have a girlfriend who loves boots or shoes, you can put treats in there or trinkets for her or a gift card. Doesn't need to be just Halloween. Okay, so we have all that. So we're going to first start with the shoe. And you can see these little tabs. You're just going to put glue on them and run them along the side of the boot there. Alright, so for my glue, I'm using the Barely Art glue. And I'm going to do the first 3 tabs here. Okay. And then just take the tab and just lining it up on the side or the top part here of the boot. It's finicky, but it's actually really easy to put together. And I'm just going to hold on those 3 tabs there. Just make them have contact. Okay, I'm going to flip it over and do the next 3 tabs on this side. You want to have your glue go edge to edge. Okay, get all that lined up nice. I'm just pushing it on the inside. Okay, and now we'll do this tab right there. Just going to open it up a little bit, put some glue back there, and on this side as well. Okay, that gets lined up right in the front. And do this one. Okay, so there's the top half of our boot done. Now we're just going to do the same thing. I'm going to work these two score marks here first, and they're going to get lined up at the bottom. Or the flaps, not the score marks, rather. Okay, and I'm going to just push them in where they go inside. And I'm going to work on one, just lining it up on the bottom, kind of holding it there, pinching it, and then go on this side. I apologize if you hear airplanes. They're actually not airplanes, they're jets. They're doing something at the airfield near us. Okay, you can always go inside there as well and just push on those little flaps. Okay, all right, now we're going to do these two. I find it easier to do a flap at a time. Actually, I'm going to do the next two flaps because you can see where they're going to go. Okay, so bring them in. I'm going to work on one side though, get this side lined up. Okay, flip it over and do this one. Okay, now we have, now this part, put my finger right there, this part you're going to push down and you will see that score mark is in it, that flap is going to go right there next to the shoe. Hopefully you can see that. So we're just going to glue on this little flap and that little flap and just push it up to where it lines up with the bottom of the boot. Like that. But I think I forgot a score mark. I did. A flap. I'll make sure you have glue on that flap and that one. That's the one I forgot. Okay. Alright, but I have too much glue there. Okay, so now bring this one down. It's going to line up with the bottom. You want to make sure your glue is dried, or at least grabbing before you move on to the next section. Okay, so I think that's pretty good. Now bring this up, and then you can see that long score mark is going to go right there. There we go. You can just kind of hold it there. Do this side. Okay, now we'll do this flap. Now it's going to get lined up at the very bottom. And I wouldn't try to make this one smaller. It's not hard to put together. Like I said, it's just a lot of flaps you gotta grab onto. All right, but we're almost done. We have just the back part. All right, going to fold them in. This is such a really cute project. Okay, get all those in there, and then I'm going to work on one side again. Just get this one lined up. Okay, and then this side. Okay. Okay, so that is done. We're gonna let that sit. We're gonna let that sit. Get all the glue off my hands. All right, now let's work on our other pieces. So we have the black pieces for the inside. Again, you can use any color you want to, and you will see there's score marks at the top. Just fold on all those. I'm guessing this probably serves as a sock. Okay, so I'm going to work with the front one first. That's the smaller of the four. Just put a little bit of glue. Actually, I want the flaps to go the other way. I want the flaps to come out, the little scallops. Just put a little bit of glue there. It's going to go right here in the front. Okay, that one's done. Now we'll do the back. You only need a little bit of glue on these pieces, not a whole lot. And then I have this one, so I have my flaps, my scallops going outward. Whoop. Okay, and then this one here. Isn't that cute? Oh my gosh, I love it. Absolutely love this. All right, so we have that all done. Now, it said to use ribbon. I don't have ribbon, so I'm going to use a piece of cardstock. I'm going to cut this to be, because I measured it over there, this is going to be 3/4 of an inch wide by 9. Okay, so by 9. Of course, if you want ribbon, you could use ribbon. There we go. All right, so to attach this, I actually want the seam in the front, because if you see here, our moon and our bat are going to go there, so it's going to hide it. So I'm going to just take a piece of the black, put it there, and then pinch it, take it off, and then I'm going to fold it on that pinch mark. Just give it a nice crease. And then bring it to the back, pinch, take it off, and give it a nice crease. Make sure everything's straight. Again, back here, give it a pinch. Actually, I can pinch it over here too. Okay, and I have this pinch right there. Okay, so now we're going to take it and put some glue on a little flap here. Again, you don't need a whole lot of glue, just enough to hold it down. Put that there. Put some glue on this long one. Bring it around to the back. Just make sure it's going straight. And just work your way around. My front flap came off. Okay, and then glue this one. Okay, so we have our black going all the way around it. Now we're going to work on the front, which is our bat and our moon. Just a little bit of glue on that one. Bring that up like that. On the bat, I'm going to pop it up. And if you have like rhinestones or gems, you can certainly use that for the eyes. Okay, now we have the side. So we have the stars. We're going to do 2 white. Not too much glue there. Okay. A white one. Another white one. So it's 2 white and 1 yellow on each side. I'm going to pop the yellow one up. And this is the same crushed curry cardstock that I used to ink the moon with. And this is just regular Walmart purple cardstock. Okay, so I'm going to grab these guys and use a small foam square to pop them up. How cute would that be to give to a coworker, just sitting on your desk? All right, put this one here. You can also go up a little bit if you want to. Make the yellow one stand out some. Okay, absolutely adorable. How fun is that, right? So there's the orange one and the purple one. I kind of like them both. I like the purple better, so I just think obviously even though orange is Halloween, I think the purple speaks more towards like a witch's boot. But again, you can certainly change this out, make it be a heel for a girlfriend, depending on what kind of papers you use, and you can fill it up with all kinds of goodies. But there you have it. Our Brother Skin & Cut project today. Any questions at all, guys, please let me know. As always, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.